Hey, this is Jack, Two Brothers Adventures. I'm out here practicing fire making with my daughter. She's an accomplished fire maker, but once every, 3 or 4 months, when we feel like it, we're a little bit bored, we can't get out to the desert or the forest, we just come out here in the garage and we practice our skills. So what this allows you to do is it allows you to build your familiarity with your fire starting products, both your fire starting implements as well as your tinders, to be comfortable with them and confident with them in an environment where your life's not on the line. If you can't start a fire with a petroleum jelly cotton ball and a ferro rod in an 80-degree garage where your life's not on the line, you're never going to accomplish that when you're in the beginning stages of hypothermia, you're scared, you're alone, you're out in the woods, and your life actually depends on it. So people say they don't have time to practice, they don't have time to learn, they think they know it. I'm here to tell you, if you have not actually started several fires with a ferro rod, you will not be able to do it. You think you can, you've read it in a book, you've seen it on TV. Just look at all the people on Survivor. They give them one of these and they hack at it with a machete for 3 days and they don't get a fire, and there's 20 of them trying it. It's not as easy as it looks. You need to practice with all these fire starting implements. So anyways, I'm just out here with my daughter today. I'm teaching her how to use book matches. We have strike on the box matches. We have a lighter. We have stormproof matches. We have some magnesium and ferro rod bars. We have a Light My Fire fire steel. We have a full-size blast match. We have a Sparky blast match. And we're just trying all these different things. We have a ferro rod in my knife sheath that we've been playing with. So we're just becoming comfortable with all of this stuff. And as you can see, these are well worn. All of these have been used and used and used. Now, how many fires has this really started? Maybe 15 or 20 real life fires out in the woods. But how many has it started here on the workbench or during practice? Hundreds. And that's the whole thing. All of this stuff gets used and used and used, and therefore we're comfortable with it. You know, people say they break their blast match. How can you break your blast match? I've struck this probably 1,000 times. Look at the grooves in that thing, and it's still firing just as good as the day I got it. So what that means to me is if you break this, you don't know how to use it. So practice with your stuff. There's nothing wrong. This is just a thick metal gold pan that we've never used for gold prospecting, but it works very nice for this. It's a very safe thing to start fires on. It doesn't let the heat get down on any surfaces. We're just out here in the garage playing around and learning this kind of stuff. And you wouldn't believe how much more confident you are when you've, already started a fire with 100 cotton balls. Get out in the bush, you know how it's going to react, you know what it's going to do. You have the skills built up to do it with confidence, and there's no guesswork. So anyways, that's what we're doing. We're out here just playing around a little bit in the garage. Just wanted to show you some of the stuff. Mainly wanted to encourage you, test your equipment, test your equipment. Test your equipment before you need your equipment. You might not like a blast match, but you're never going to know that. You don't want to take this as your only fire starter and get out there and have concepts in your mind that it's going to break, that you don't know how to use it, that people don't like it. If you don't like it, don't use it. Take the Sparky. You don't like that? Take the Light My Fire ferro rod. You don't like that? Take a Bic lighter. Whatever it happens to be, but you'll know if you've practiced with it and you've used it. Because the last thing you want to do is take something like this out in the woods, never having used it, and then need it to save your life or somebody else's. You won't be able to do it. I can almost guarantee it. So anyways, I'm going to have my daughter strike a fire for you, just to show you that she does in fact have the skills to do it, and then encourage you to go get some of your stuff out maybe this weekend. Teach your kids how to do it. It's a perfect environment to teach kids. The more they learn about this type of stuff, the less they're going to want to mess with it and start your house on fire or whatever. They'll respect it and understand it and be able to utilize it when they need it. Alright, so my daughter's been playing with the magnesium and ferro rod combination with striking it with the Mora knife. So she's just using dry cotton balls right now, although she is accomplished with petroleum jelly saturated cotton balls as well. That's what she carries in her survival kit. That's her survival kit right over there. It has first aid kit, survival equipment in there, as well as fire starting stuff. But what I like to do is I like to have them try numerous different things. As you can see, we have some round pads here, cotton. We have some just some cotton balls. We have larger cotton pads there. We even got some Murphy's Superior Hairdressing that you can put on your cotton that we've been playing with. So it's just a matter of getting very comfortable with all this stuff. As you can see, she's done a good job of fluffing that giant cotton ball up. So preparation is the key. Can't skimp on your preparation. And there you go, just like that. One strike, got a fire going. As you can see, that's a huge cotton ball. That's one of the double size cotton balls. And it'll burn right here in this garage on that pan with no problems whatsoever. So this is safe to do. You can practice all day long. And then we usually just use a metal lid and put that out and then go on to the next one. There you go, that's all there is to it. So practice, practice, practice. Get used to whatever your chosen fire starter is. Make sure that you're comfortable with it and teach your kids. They'll enjoy it. It's a good time to spend some time with them, and it's a good skill for them to learn.